pie crust, obviously the first step in making a pie. And people get really nervous about making pie crust. They think that it's gonna be complicated. It's really not. It just takes a cold refrigerator and some simple ingredients. Obviously, I'm gonna start with all-purpose flour. Can't have pie without flour. Sorry if you're off the gluten. Too bad for you, no pie. More pie for me, that's what I say.
Gail. I love you.
Salt, a little salt, and a little sugar. And then I'm gonna pulse this up, and I'm gonna add chilled butter. You wanna make sure your butter is chilled. And I'm just gonna give it one pulse. And cut into cubes. And you're gonna just pulse that up a bit until it's sort of like a coarse meal. So there you go. It's a kind of like a coarse meal. The butter is just in little bits, all broken up. An egg goes in. And depending on the size of the egg, depending on the moisture in your kitchen, you might need to add a little bit of water after, just to make sure that it's the right consistency.
That looks pretty close,
Yeah, I
though.
think this is actually really good. So you're gonna roll this out into a disc, wrap it, put it in the fridge for about a half an hour to chill it down again, because all of that pulsing has warmed it up and the butter starts to get soft. Roll it out with some flour, and then I'm gonna put it in this pie pan right here.
Pie dish.
Pie dish, yes. Crimped it,
Beautifully
cut
crimped.
it. You're gonna actually take a piece of parchment, take a fork, and just dock. This is what's called docking.
Yep.
Put a few little holes in the bottom. This will help it from rising and puffing up, because you want the bottom to stay really flat. Piece of parchment and some dried beans to weigh it down. And this is gonna go in the oven at 375, about 10-15 minutes. Then you're just gonna take off the parchment and put it back in the oven another 5 or 6 minutes, just till it's lightly golden. And it looks like this, and then you're gonna build your filling right into this crust. Filling is sugar, melted butter, so a little corn syrup too. That's gonna make that, the filling all glossy and rich.
It's gonna make it like pecan pie filling.
Exactly.
Right.
Some flaky sea salt, and I'm gonna add a little salt at the end,
right?
too.
Salty and sweet together.
Yes,
Love,
especially
love.
with the nuts, I find
totally.
it's so important.
Yeah.
I have some cocoa powder, and I'm gonna whisk up. Do you wanna just do me a favor and give that a little whisk?
Sure. 3 eggs.
3 eggs, lightly beaten.
And there you go.
Perfect. I'm gonna whisk all of this together, and then I'm gonna add some melted chocolate, and of course, thank you, some pecans.
You just throw this in the microwave, or what's the deal?
Yep, I threw it in the microwave, exactly.
Yep.
Always, microwavable bowl on like 10-15 second intervals, so that you don't burn it or it doesn't seize up.
Nice.
Fold the chocolate in, and then behind me there's
a smidge of vanilla?
Yes, please. Just like a teaspoon of vanilla would be great.
Boop.
Thank you. And then behind you, there's a bunch of toasted pecans. I pre-toasted them in the oven just for a few minutes. You don't want to toast them until they have a ton of color. Just till you start smelling them, because nuts burn really easily, as you know.
Exactly.
And in they go. Fold those in.
Boop.
And then you pour this into your pie filling. into your pie crust.
Right?
Excuse me. That's already half baked. Goes right into the crust. And there you go. And then you bake this like 45 minutes in the oven. And my trick at the end is you can bake it in the oven about 45 minutes. It comes out looking beautiful and toasty and chocolatey and
oh my God.
so
gorgeous. Yeah. Get this out of the way.
Now, I like to serve it with a little bit of sea salt just on top, because then you're gonna get that little added crunch and that salty moment.
Salted nuts.